to Mombasa, Kenya. Thank you. That is us arriving at the Mombasa International Airport. So much luggage there. That's the entrance. We go to pick our luggage. Then we took an Airbnb, actually accommodation through booking.com. We got very beautiful house. You can see the kitchen, dining room, one of the bedrooms. We had 4-bedroom apartment, which was very spacious, one of the biggest. Beautiful living room, which comes with a balcony. You can see the beautiful views of the Indian Ocean. Master bedroom, very big bed, enough storage from the cabinets. Comes with a balcony with beautiful views of the Indian Ocean. The other bedroom and the 4th bedroom, very beautiful. The views from the balcony, sunset one of the evenings, and sunrise from the comfort of your bedroom. How beautiful. Beautiful sunrise, and you can see the sea from far. And very beautiful, well-kept yard full of grass, and you can see all the buildings, the apartments, and the lounges that you can sit as you enjoy the breeze of the Indian Ocean. We took a dhow cruise for dinner one of the evenings, and we booked via Tamarind Dhow. You can see the views as we arrive on the dhow. The cruise takes approximately 4 hours. Very big, and they have like 2 cruise doors, and they require a quorum of 15 people before it can go. That's the inside of the dhow. Very beautiful. Kenyan flag. The staff doing the final touches before the dhow is leaving. Yeah, you have to take photos. And now we are on our cruise, enjoying the cruise. It's very relaxing. This is one of the things I would really recommend. The cruise comes with 4-course meal, dinner. That's our starter. You can see, looks very delicious, and it was delicious. And then they have live band music, and the choice of music was really good. So we had to just stand up and dance and enjoy. That's me and my sister, if you're wondering. And then the main course meal, they use the cowrie shells to serve the sauces, you can see them. And then it comes with dessert, I didn't show the starter soup, but it was there and it was very delicious. The drinks, though, you have to buy from the restaurant. It doesn't include the package. And you can just chill and enjoy the views and the breeze and the feeling of just being like in a rocking chair. Then we had our friends celebrating their wedding. Yeah, that's from one of the evenings, just walking around the beach. Very beautiful views. This was from nearby restaurant, which is from the next hotel. The views are spectacular. So back to the Dove cruise. As the night approaches, you can see the lighting that is fitted on the Dove. They actually sparkle in the night. It was very beautiful to watch. And while you're in Mombasa, try to test this coconut drink. It's called Badafu. And we had our friends test it for the first time. And I don't know what their thoughts were about the test. It seems it was not very good. And you can also eat the coconut particles. Means of transport is tuk-tuk. It's a 3-wheel motorbike. And we had a chance to visit the crocodile village. It's called Mamba Village. They have crocodiles. It was nice to see that. And we finally visited Fort Jesus. Few photos from that. And after our 4 days vacation in Mombasa, it was time to go back to Nairobi on our way back to Europe. Thank you very much for watching. Next time you're in Kenya, I would highly recommend that you visit. Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining. And today we explore my journey from Helsinki to Nairobi, Kenya. I've had a chance to travel to Nairobi at least 2 times, and this was by far the most exciting and the most dramatic journey so far. So have a look at how my journey went and how I spent my time while in Nairobi, Kenya. So we took a train from Kokkola to Helsinki, and that's us in Helsinki airport, and we took Finnair flight. That is a Finnish national flight, and the flight is very comfortable. They have the leg space is very good, and the meals are also very excellent, and they offer like plenty of drinks, so you can order what is available. And unfortunately our flight or aircraft developed a technical problem. Luckily, when we were still at the airport, and we had a delay. So by the time we arrived in Doha International Airport, our connecting flight from Doha to Nairobi had already left. So we got a launch, and we were able to wait, unfortunately, for around 15 hours before we were able to get our next flight. And there were so many complications because our booking was through Finnair, and at the Doha International Airport it was quite difficult to locate the offices, and initially they found us a flight from Doha to Jeddah, that's in Saudi Arabia. Unfortunately, later on they discovered that because we don't have passports or visas, transit visas, then we were not able to go via that. In the end, luckily, we were able to get to Nairobi 48 hours later, and you can see that is the traffic. in Nairobi. Quite busy road. So that's the dual carriage road. That's a Thika super highway. And we had a chance to go to an Italian restaurant. It's near Garden City. The food is excellent and the price is quite affordable. Let's say reasonably affordable. And one of the days we went to Nairobi Safari Walk, and they have quite good number of animals that they have put there. We were able to see the crocodile. We had a chance to see the hyena. It's hiding there, but under the tree. It was very hot day, so I think most of the animals were quite like hiding. There's someone else hiding under the tree. And yeah, we had a chance to see it. Small zebra, I don't know the story behind it, why it was being kept like in solitary, because the rest of the zebras were with these other animals. And we had a chance to see the rhino. 2 years ago we went to Masai Mara, and after 3 days of holiday or safari in Masai Mara, we were not able to see the rhino. We were not lucky enough. But now we had a chance to see at the safari walk. It's located near the Nairobi National Park. So just before you enter the main gate to the national park. And they have here like a couple of animals. There's a tortoise there behind. And then we have the gazelle. The zebra is also there, the ostrich is there. And then the wildebeest, you can see at the front and the back, two lying down buffaloes. So we were able to see that. And the rhino is quite beautiful, but very small in size. So I don't know if it's small in age or just the size. We had a chance to see the other rhino, which is super big, really big. But this was the first like confinement for the animals. Then we were able to see the leopard hiding under the tree branch there. Very beautiful animal. Of course, I don't like to go very close to it. So this is quite protected. It has a gauge. Then we had a chance to come very close to free range, like giraffe that was moving freely. And yeah, I even tried to give some food, even though I didn't have any food. So this was a very exciting experience. That's a family of baboons. You can see the small baby playing there. And this was 2 years ago when we went to Masai Mara. And Masai Mara is bordering between Kenya and Tanzania. And giraffes are very common. Every corner we went, we saw giraffes. And they are so graceful and very tall and very beautiful animals. We saw quite a number of them. And basically they're not afraid of the cars or of the people. Of course, there's a rule there that you should not come out of your car for your safety. The lions or other dangerous animals might be nearby, so it's not good. We got a chance to see a waterbuck. Those are the zebras and the gazelles. Quite many, and there are really many, like so many in Masai Mara. And then we got a chance to see a lion at its game hunting. That was one of the spectacular moments. Of course, it took very long time before we could see the actual action or the actual catching of the prey. And when the lion is hunting, it first of all looks at the group of prey and choose the one that they're going to hunt. And they actually really take their time. It took very long before it started moving. Yeah, this time we were in the car, of course, for our safety. Now it started to move. Definitely it has identified a prey, and usually it chooses the one that is very weak or the small ones, so that at least the ones they can outrun. You can see there the focus. And they have a group of other lions, and they make like a ring or a circle. So one of the lions kind of chases the animals towards the others so they can capture. That's how they share the kill together. You can see how close it is to the zebras. And for whatever reason, it just let the prey without killing. So I don't know what was happening there. But this particular one did not make a kill. It just kind of went as near as possible to the zebras, never did anything. So he let the zebras go. You can see they even coming, 2 more zebras coming behind. Actually 3, or maybe more. And the lion actually didn't do anything, as close as it was, but it didn't. So somehow it had identified a different prey and didn't want to take this one. Interesting. This is another lion from another end, and other lions coming. And it appears that they've already identified a prey. That's why they're going in a group. And the safaris in Masai Mara are usually organized like you go in the morning, very early in the morning before breakfast, and then in the evening around 4 o'clock. So after lunch you take a nap or rest, and in the evening you go for the game drives. This is how you get to see, because during the day there is so much heat and the animals are usually like hiding under the shade, so it might be very difficult to see them. This is another pack of lions, and you can see behind there it has a small baby cub. And 2 more cubs coming behind. And the lion is trying to teach the cubs how to hunt. Very cute animals. Yeah, from far. I don't want them coming to the car. And then in the next spot, we found some lions like resting under the tree. And yeah, they actually came around the car. That's the male lion with the hair on the neck. And another one there. And one came behind the car. You can see this was very scary. You can see how close we were, like 2 meters away from the car. That was scary. And another on other side. Others were just waiting to see if there's some food. Then we saw the elephants, quite big and quite many that we saw. So we saw the elephant moves quite slowly. The giraffe again, we come across it the second time. Or is it the third time? We saw actually many places we saw a giraffe. And there ahead of us, there were also other 2 giraffes. Majestically standing on the road, doesn't like to leave. More elephants. And the small baby of elephant there. Difficult to focus when the car is moving. Then we found some lions. We didn't see them do the hunting for this one, but we found them, they were already eating their prey. And you can see they eat in a group. So we're just resting. Maybe after heavy meal. The wildebeests. Normally they do a migration from Tanzania, Serengeti to Kenya. Around between, I think they start around May, June, July. August you can still see some. But the biggest wildebeest migration is like in June, July. That's the biggest, when they really come in millions. Like you can see so many. These were quite few. Recently we were in Kisumu, and this video is all about Kisumu. One of the things that you must try while in Kisumu, and one of them is like the tilapia fish. If you've not tasted tilapia fish in Kisumu, then you're totally missing out. So I will share a few spots where you can have your tilapia fish, and best spots to experience the sunset. Well, in Kisumu, one of the things that you must see is the sunset over Lake Victoria. And the sunsets from one of these places that I will share is totally worth it and totally spectacular. And then I will share one of the affordable, safe, and clean place that you can stay in Kisumu. So join us and let's explore Kisumu together. So Kisumu is a western city in Kenya, and this is a sample of the fish that we ate. And from the same restaurant, it's called Lopal, and you can see the people, the fishermen actually, rowing across, looking for the fish. And this is one of the places that you can see the sunset from the comfort as you eat. If it's in the evening, then you're able to see the sunset. And then we went to another restaurant called Casa Kiboko Bay. Initially, it used to be called Kiboko Bay, but now it has a new ownership and it's called Casa Kiboko Bay. And in that place, you are able to rent a boat or a dhow, I can call it. And this is one of the best ways you can experience the sunset when you are in Kisumu, because there are no obstacles. Once you're in the sea, you're able to see the sunset without any buildings or trees or anything obstructing you. Then you're able to carry your drinks if you like, or your snacks. They can provide for you a table so that you can enjoy your drinks or your snacks as you wait for the sunset. And normally the rates are a bit flexible, so depending on how long you're planning to be in the sea. Actually, Lake Victoria. If you're planning to be a short time, let's say 30 minutes to 45 minutes, so it's around 50 to 100 US dollars. So, and the boats can carry up to around 10 people approximately. That's what they said. And you book from Casa Kiboko Bay. And this is one of the really nice experiences as you enjoy your evening. Something interesting about the boat is that the sails, there were like 3 staff who were kind of operating the sails to help change the direction and where we were going. This time we were not able to see the hippos. Mostly you can see the hippos as you see through the lake shore in that particular spot. And these guys were really trying to take us to that spot where we can see the hippos, but unfortunately we were not able to see. But the views and the feeling while on that boat is something that I would really recommend that you do while in Kisumu. And there are actually many boats, fishing boats, luxury doors, and I even tried to kind of change the direction of the boat. It was not going very well. And you can see I almost fell. That was a very scary experience. The sunset is spectacular. One of the things I would really recommend while you're in Kisumu. Casa Kiboko Bay is the place that you can book the boat, at least this particular one. I can bet there are other places that you can book the boat while in Kisumu, but this was by far the most comfortable. And the staff were quite friendly, and they took their time until we saw the sunset. It was a bit cloudy day, but we got the best that we could get on that day. And as for the accommodation, Milimani Estate is one of the places that is considered like very safe in Kisumu, and we got one of the apartments. I'll put the link on the description. It's a 3-bedroom luxury apartment in Milimani. And that is the living room, or the sitting room if you like to call it. Quite spacious, very clean, and really tastefully decorated. And the TV screen is quite big, like fits the room correctly. Yeah, and that's the dining area. It can sit up to 6 people, and you can even add, the table is quite big, so you can add more chairs if you have more guests. And they have an extra, that is the balcony outside, and that place was really one of the most used places because the temperature there is a bit cool. Kisumu can be very hot, but on the back side of the house it was very cool. The temperatures were really good and very cool, like you don't need any air conditioning on that side. And the house has air conditioning system, so it's quite relaxing to be inside after being outside in the sun. That's the kitchen, quite spacious with the cooking facilities, the oven, coffee maker. These are rare in most apartments in Kenya, but this one had a coffee maker, very big fridge, microwave. Those are basically the things you need when you're staying in an apartment. And then the 3 bedrooms, all the 3 bedrooms are actually located upstairs. So on the downside, on the ground floor, it's only the kitchen, the living room, and then the balcony outside. This is the bedroom number 1. Beautifully decorated, good lighting, and now they have installed air conditioning system. Then bedroom 2, quite spacious, also tastefully decorated, good lighting, and now installed air conditioning system. Very beautiful, very clean. And all the 3 bedrooms are en suite, meaning that all of them have their own bathroom and toilet, so there's enough privacy if you're going like different families or couples, so you don't have to share the bathroom. And quite spacious. And then this is the master bedroom. The master bedroom, this was really, like, the bed was so big and very comfortable. The lighting, air conditioning system, the shower room, and they had, in addition, the cabinets, of course, really enough. They had in addition the dressing table. Seems I missed out on the video, but the dressing table was something to behold. It was so beautifully decorated. So in the downstairs they have another bedroom which can fit 2 people. So if you have like extra guests or you're traveling a big group, then you can use the main house and the adjacent 1-bedroom house. It's self-contained, own bathroom, own toilet, and on your way to the garden, then there's a kitchen, self-contained, cooking facilities, and a washing machine. The washing machine is shared between the main house and the adjacent 1-bedroom. That's the garden, very green, well maintained. Acacia Premier, one of the places we visited. And the Impala Sanctuary. You can see some of the animals in the sanctuary. Buffaloes, lions, zebras, giraffes, antelopes. Eldoret, Kenya is a city in the western part of Kenya, and initially it was a municipality and now it is said to be a city. And that is my hometown, and Eldoret city is full of culture. There's so much to see about the culture. And normally when a family has a new home, then they do a traditional housewarming party, and that's one of the housewarming parties that we had in our home. We had so many cheerful guests, and then we had a church choir which actually volunteered for free to do the presentation during the housewarming party. And we had the bishop do the housewarming opening ceremony, and that is something that is like, it's a tradition. If you're a Christian or whatever religion that you abide with, then normally the traditional celebrations are accompanied by a section of the church, and the MC, master of ceremony, on this occasion was actually our local pastor. And every celebration is accompanied by a cake, and the cake is usually only basically only for tasting. Rarely do you have like parties who have cakes that are enough for everybody, so it's only for tasting. And the guests are normally invited like in groups. So I know in other countries the invites are sent to one person, like every one invite goes to one person or to a couple, or if they indicate that it includes the children, then the children are allowed to come. But the culture in Kenya is different. So if you invite a family, then that means the whole family is coming. It doesn't matter how many people are there. So basically, when you're planning for the celebrations or for the parties, you kind of approximate how many people will be coming based on the invites. So if you do like 200 invites, that might mean like 400. So you can double that easily. And I think, as they say, the more the merrier. So it makes the party more interesting and more enjoyable. And the celebrations normally last almost a full day. Starts from around 10 o'clock in the morning and ends 7 o'clock, or even other guests stay like overnight. So it's not like in other countries where you do a celebration of like maximum 2 hours, 3 hours. Yeah, people do the celebration like until it's too dark to do anything else. So it's really so much fun. And then there's a lot of singing and dancing until the sun sets. That's when people start to go. And the good thing about housewarming celebrations is that people actually come with gifts. I think we really got so many gifts, and we are so grateful for that. And of course, every celebration is accompanied by food. Yeah, not in this video, but we provide at least something to eat and something to drink. And we celebrate until it's dark. And basically it's in most cases the children are the ones, for example, who constructs a new house for the parents, because the education system in Kenya is very expensive, and sometimes the parents are not able to do anything else apart from educate the children. So this was like a thank you from us to our parents. So thank you so much for watching.